I'm a collector at heart, and that is why I love assembling a set of Mint State Franklin half dollars. Because as a collector, I know how rare they are in really beautiful, brilliant gem condition, with or without full bell lines. And today I have a complete set for you. In any given year, I'm only able to assemble perhaps 4 to 6 complete sets. And they won't be all full bell lines because there's certain dates that are border on the impossible to get in full bell lines. I want you to take a look at this set. Every date in beautiful, brilliant condition in my signature series signed holder. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the signature series, it's going to be posted on the RCTV website sometime very soon explaining what the signature series is all about. But very briefly, it's about using my expertise, my decades of experience in these areas, looking at more Franklins than anybody else in the country, and selecting those specimens that exhibit really exceptional eye appeal and quality for the date and grade. So if you're talking about a Mint State Franklin, it has to be very conservatively graded. If it's going to be a 6.5, I want it to be a really solid 6.5, not one that just kind of snuck in there. It's got to be a really solid high-end 6.5, and it has to have either really nice, brilliant surfaces or really beautiful, attractive toning. And that's what makes this set so tough. And that's why I got into the signature series in the first place, because the fact is, most Mint State Franklins in gem condition, even in 6.7 condition, are not attractive coins. They're usually unattractively toned. And I've got this complete set here. The entire set is $33,900, the complete set. Most of the coins are full bell line. The set is available in 4 payments of $8,475. Now, Sasha's going to show you, for comparative purposes, your typical Franklin, and she's going to compare it to my signature series example, so you'll see the difference. And it's all the difference in the world, folks. This is what makes these Franklins so rare, to get them in really, really attractive condition. We're going to start with the 48Ds. There's one on the left, 6.5 FBL. There you go, folks. That is not what I call attractive. This is a typical toning on a Franklin half dollar. Now take a look at my signature series coin. Beautiful coin. Look at this coin. As pristine as the day it was struck, the coin is over 70 years old. Flip it over, it's a full bell line. You'll see all the bell lines on this coin, as intended by the Mint, fully struck, pristine bell. It's spectacular. Let's look at a few more, Sasha. This is an educational experience as much as promoting this set and offering this set to you. I want it to also be educational at the same time. So we'll just do 2 or 3 more because we have a limited amount of time for this presentation, as important as it is for our viewers. 49S, the biggest problem with this coin in full bell line, it's an estimate, so most of them aren't full bell line, but when they are, they usually have this, again, unattractive mint set toning. I'd say about 95% of them, and this is what I write about in all my books on the Franklin and Kennedy half dollars. And by the way, you will get a limited edition hand-signed copy of the 4th edition with this set. Now look at the example in the signature series holder. These are so rare, and then to get it with full bell lines, because again, the S-mints are usually very softly struck and you don't see the bell lines across the bottom of the Liberty Bell. And there you see the bell lines going all the way to the crack in the Liberty Bell. Full bell lines 49S in brilliant condition, conservatively graded. This is a high-end 65. Let's just show them 2 more. What should we go to next? 55P. Another great example of really low mintage. Fewer than 3 million were struck. Most of those went into commerce. So finding a really nice, brilliant example is really, really tough. Most of the gem FBLs come from mint sets. You can see the example on the left. It's from a mint set. And the cardboard mint sets would tone the coin in this kind of speckly, unattractive toning you see here. This is what most gem 55Ps look like. to get one from an original roll with minimal marks, because when you get original rolls, most of the coins are usually really baggy. 55Ps usually have a lot of abrasion on the high point. Take a look at the Signature Series 55P, folks. It's spectacular. They are so rare in this condition. Finally, let's take one last coin. Let's do the 58D. Here's one, your typical 6.6 FBL. It's from a mint set. This is where most of your gem Franklins from this era, cardboard mint sets, and the sulfur in the mint sets would tone the coins, usually unattractive. Here's a 58D. It's a 6.6 FBL. Very unattractive in my opinion, and most collectors' opinions. Take a look at the brilliant example. To find it this clean, folks, they are so rare. So very, very rare. And that is my standard. Exceptional eye appeal and quality for the date and grade. Coins that will stand the test of time, so that when I'm gone 50 years from now, whoever has one of these coins in a Signature Series holder knows they have something special. To give you an idea of how tough these coins are to locate, I've got two population charts I want to show you. One has to do with the Walking Liberty half dollars. I took the NGC populations from April of this year, April of 2024, to the most recent month, October of 2024. Take a look at this chart, folks. You can see the 41S at the top there in MS65 in April of 2024. That's the rarest date in the series. NGC had graded 973 examples. The most common date, the 46D, they had graded 7,076 examples. Even in MS66, they had graded 268 41Ss back in April. Now the 41S in 6.5 condition is about a $700 to $1,500 coin. But now look at the populations at the bottom there. For the 41S, it says plus 15. In other words, that's how many were graded in 6.5 between April and October. 15 examples. And that is the rarest date in the short set. They graded 15 examples. The 43P, they graded 51 examples between April and October. 46D, 68 examples. It's the rate that these coins are being graded that's important, because the coins will always be graded. That's why the grading services are in business. The question is, how many are being graded? And in the case of these Signature Series Franklins, an exceptional condition, take a look at this April chart for the pops on all the Signature Series Franklins. You see all those 6.5 FBL numbers there? This is from April of 2024. You see the 48P has 39 examples, 48D has 40 examples, 49P 12 examples. Now, let's take a look at the latest October report. Take a look at that, folks. 48P, they've graded 5 examples. 48D, none in 6.5 FBL. There was one graded in 6 FBL. No additional 49Ps, one additional 49D, one additional 49S. Most of them have none or one. The biggest jump was the 57D, where I came across a group of really exceptional 57Ds. And so the 6 of those were graded from April to October. Most of them have 0 or 1. That's how rare these coins are and how difficult they are to acquire when they have to meet my standard for exceptional eye appeal and quality for the date and grade. And that's why they have their own independent population census in the NGC registry, and why they have their own price guide in the NGC registry. Because there is an independent standard. It's my standard. NGC grades these coins, and then it comes to my desk, and then I review the coin. And if I think the coin is really exceptional for the date and grade, it goes into the Signature Series holder with my name on it. Folks, I'm putting my reputation on the line with every coin that goes in one of these holders. Now, every single one of these coins will be a brilliant condition and at least MS65 grade. Most are MS65 FBL, full bell lines. There are a few coins which are just MS65. The 1953P is MS65, the 1962P, and the 1963P, just because I could not get them in 6.5 FBL. They're really rare. However, I was also able to upgrade a few pieces. The 53S is an MS66. That is the key date, as you know, in full bell lines. The 6.5 FBL 53S by itself is a $40,000 to $50,000 coin. I've got a beautiful, nearly full bell line MS66 that a lot of dealers are asking $8,000 to $10,000 for in that condition. And I also was able to include a 1951S in MS66 FBL, which is a very tough date, but I got a great deal on it, so I included it in the set, and a 1959D in MS66 FBL as well. And with the set, you will get a copy of my 4th edition Franklin and Kennedy half-dollar guidebook, hand-signed, the limited edition with your set. Gives you a date-by-date analysis, over 400 pictures of the finest known Franklin and Kennedy half-dollars. It's a must-have to collect these beautiful and rare Franklin and Kennedy half-dollars. This is a spectacular set at a great price. It's really, really rare, very difficult to put together. It gets my very strongest recommendation. I hope you can pick it up. Thanks for watching.